Hello and welcome back to my Spellforce 3 playthrough. So, we just cleared out this fortress before. As you can see, I've made a few more units. I'm just sending them up now. I think it actually is this ladder. And I was thinking of going checking that out. But actually, it's not a ladder, is it? Go and just click on these because I don't know what they actually do. Yeah, so
Yes.
doesn't really do anything. Alright, okay, so I thought that might actually take us down a level. So that's good that it doesn't.
Get ready.
Cool, this guy. Okay, so he wasn't here before. That's kind of interesting that they have come from this way, obviously. So yeah, we must go into this dungeon.
Let me see.
Loot that. Now we can go in. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to. There is a lot of this map still to explore, but I'm kind of, I'm going to take it a bit of half and half. I'm going to explore a bit, but I don't want to spend all of my time doing that.
Elmund Vastal, Duke of House Vastal, was always said to be an eccentric, an artifact collector with an interest in Shaper culture. He was patron of many excavations in Iskander, the last one performed right below his own castle. With his lands left deserted, the caverns below the fortress are as enigmatic as they are dangerous. Isamo Tahar could not have picked a better hiding spot.
Okay. So, right, we haven't got all of our units, so that was pointless me spending the time between the episodes getting all these.
Did you hear that?
Must be the troubles you mentioned, Carpal.
Whatever it is, it plays into our hands. They won't hear us coming.
Orders?
Well, you never know. It's possible that I still got them when I come back out.
Undead!
So that's worth noting. Damage types and resistances. Right, okay, so I will learn that more about them as I go through, I guess. This chest. Roll of the Berserker. Okay, so that's just a consumable thing.
Alright.
Don't usually get around to using consumables in games, not gonna lie, but
Onwards.
handy to know it's there.
More of them. Tiara's breath. What is this?
So I can actually slow down the game to do this. That's pretty cool. Oh, so it actually has minus 40 strike resistance. Yeah, so yeah, if we have abilities that strike, then we know that'll just do a super amount of damage to them.
We're clear. Sir, do you think this is Tahar's doing? Necromancy?
Possible. He's a black mage and he has plenty of material to work with down here.
Why?
Well, when the red fever struck this region, they had to bring the corpses somewhere to prevent the plague from spreading. This is the place.
Huh. Eerie.
Oh, that doesn't look like it was a named enemy, but it looks like it's stronger than the rest. All these anyway. Have a helmet.
Of course.
Check quickly if that is useful for anyone. Have that. I think this is the guy that, yeah, I want it to be a tank, so we will actually put the shield back on them. Here's that. Tin shell.
For the crown!
The voices are getting louder. They must be further down the caves.
That's some kind of toxic thing.
For the queen!
Did. Doesn't seem like it did too much damage though, so fine. Let's actually go that can come down first, because it wants us to finish up north anyway.
Right away.
Okay, so it is like you're playing two different games, you know, one with the whole base building, economy management thing, and then one just with your actual characters. Yeah, it's a fun little combo thing. I know I'm probably not managing these characters as well as possible, but I'm not using any abilities or anything, but I don't know, I kind of just want to run through these bits as fast as possible. Not take up too much time just scrolling through different abilities and stuff. Okay, so that's cool. Dead mage. Nice.
Pray tell.
This could hurt when he casts.
Get ready.
Let's use that. Oh yeah, that just one-shot him. Nice.
What by
Yeah, that was the
TR
strike
is this
ability that I was
place?
on about.
What are these stone heads?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a
better
reason
bow.
why Tahar picked this place for his rebellion.
Go back out this way. Let's double check that bow briefly. Yeah, so that's gonna be an upgrade, isn't it? Get that on. Let's make sure we get to this blue question mark before we do another. But we'll take out horses when we see.
Open the portal now and kill the rest.
Oh, okay, so we have got too close to the thing, because that's the boss. Not that one, the one that was speaking.
They killed one of our heroes.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice.
Charge! For the
Okay, one of your heroes falls in is the end of your journey as long as you can see the revive timer. If you're downed hero, they may be helped again. Okay, so I can just go and
On
pick
your
him
feet,
up.
soldier. We're not done yet.
Okay, so I haven't got to go and find one of them summoning stones like in the first one. That's good to know.
For the queen!
help me, somebody!
Made up your mind.
Whoops.
They
Whoops,
killed
whoops,
one of our
whoops,
heroes.
whoops, whoops. Didn't realize they were getting so low. Don't use that on him. Whoops. Oh, heal yourself, heal yourself.
They killed
Oh
one
my
of our
god,
heroes.
come on. I'm getting a bit low. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that.
On your feet, soldier. We're not done yet.
You do this, you solo him.
On your feet, soldier. We're not done yet. Huh?
Oh, this will be fun. That's all. I'm only
Take him
getting
down.
Okay. Making a little bit of a myth of this, but got away with it so far. Flying flask. Okay. See what this big circle does. So, detected magic. Okay. Is there a way to kind of disable that? Or do they actually have to be in it to be using it? Ring. Okay, so let's stick that ring on someone again. Make sure we're plenty strong. Okay, so we do heal health over time. I haven't been noticing how long it takes before you start healing though. So it must be a little while. So this is where I was before, isn't it?
Oh shit. What the heck is that?
Doesn't matter. Just kill it.
Wait. Should be.
Kill it, goddammit! Tahar is getting away. outside, now!
Okay, so yeah, definitely wants us this way. Like, there's no way around the top. Now I'm healing health, so just take a little while for it to trigger.
What the? Stop him!
Yeah, that was obvious. Why did you run through everything
just
else?
the beginning.
No! Anselm. Anselm!
Sir?
Get a healer in here to take care of your sister.
She's dead, sir.
And get a mage. Maybe he can track where that portal led. Wait,
General,
what?
I think this one is still alive.
Wonderful. A treacherous traitor. Remove that sack. I believe explanations are in order.
8 years have passed. After you attempted to betray your father, Isamo Tahar, he tried to set an example by executing you and the other conspirators.
Right, okay. So, we are actually on the character creation. So this is what I was saying about before. Now, I don't usually mess around a lot on this kind of thing. And we have to go through these one by one. Okay, so there aren't actually that many portraits. The one with the hood looks cool. Yeah, maybe that one. Let's go with that. Default voice, singers won't even change that. Go with the first one. Yeah, I'm really not too bothered. Go with the long hair. I usually have long hair, so usually a bit more scruffy than the longer ones there. Beard. You know, that's not what our character is at all. Portrait color. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Maybe Stato Tahar. Okay, so now for the main part. So it does have kind of preset ones for us. Keeper. What's a keeper? Oh. Washbuckler. Okay, so that has a bow. I think that might be cool. Leadership is locked, apparently. Or maybe we get 4, but one of them just has to be leadership because it's our main character. Yeah. Okay, so I want mostly things that aren't going to require tons of input. So archery, I think being able to just stay at a different distance with my main character would be cool. Brutality. Yeah, I mean, no, close combat, that's not really what we want. Don't want discipline, really. I don't think going into defensive things is going to be best. White magic, again, that's going to be healing stuff. And we lethal like that. Elementalism, that could be cool. But again, probably takes quite a lot of interaction with using magic. I think black magic would be awesome. Being able to summon things. Yeah, and that was the leech part of the auto attack thing as well. I could just stay alive with that. But then again, maybe if I can stay alive with it, maybe it is better to go into the brutality thing. Yeah, and be a melee character who can just keep myself alive. Yeah, maybe instead of archery, I go brutality, white magic, and black magic. then hopefully I can do a lot of damage with melee weapons while keeping myself alive with black magic. But if things get desperate, I have the white magic to heal me in kind of desperate situations? Question mark? That's kind of what I'm thinking now. Just change as I move these around. Okay, so changed it a little bit there. What is willpower? If we're going for brutality, yeah, maybe not. These won't be able to be that strong then, will it? Yeah, I think I actually might go for that. Maybe some defensive abilities. Not actually using them active ones, but if I can just get all the passive defensive ones, maybe that'd be good. But if I can focus on archery... Yeah, I mean... I want to be doing most of the damage with dexterity. And that's probably the way to go, isn't it? In fact, maybe I can just start off with that. This could go horribly wrong, but... maybe I can just be doing tons of damage. Let's think.
Nortander, the cradle of human civilization. We know war. It has been at our side for millennia, coming and going with the indifference of the tides. Our most recent sprouted from rebellion. For reasons unknown, a mage by the name of Isamo Tahar gathered the noble houses behind him in an attempt to overthrow the crown. His magic brought mayhem. Arcane fires burnt towns to ashes. Abominations ravaged the battlefields. Men and women were torn apart with the snap of a finger. Only a sacrifice by our queen achieved what none had thought possible: an end to the slaughter. The Mage War was over. The crown had won, and a ban on magic was enacted. Now the people once more believe that their suffering has come to an end. They hope. They dream. But the tides don't change.
Right, that was a lot of dead bodies.
The barracks. Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a misty swamp. While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Save for your friend Bertrand, your comrades shunned you, and your promotion into the ranks of the Wolf Guard did not make things any better. Can you blame them? After all, you are the child of Isamo Tahar, the man they have spent the past 8 years fighting.
Ah, that's really strange.
Hey, Tahar, wake up! What in blazes is wrong with you?
I wondered why it wouldn't let me change my last name. Makes sense.
Where am I?
Are you serious? What does it look like?
The Greykeep Barracks?
Well observed. You were screaming as if Nor himself was at your throat. Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
Okay, so we actually do have different options here for the story. I know I have no regrets, or that new cult out for mage blood, though. Maybe my father was right. Let's just say I have no
I know,
regrets.
Bertrand. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for, isn't it? For what it's worth, at least, the new laws will prevent something like that from ever happening again. Magic is dangerous, and your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules. And the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
Okay, so it does acknowledge that I'm a mage in this. I know the laws are necessary, no need to convince me. Let's just go with that for now.
No need to convince me, Bertrand. I know the laws are necessary.
Good.
Corporal Tahar? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Carpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpel?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me.
Yep. Ooh, a lot of money as well. Awesome. So it is just me here. Go to Lord Marshal. Go to Hall of War. Put your equipment on. Okay, so is this the Hall of War down here?
Yes?
I'll head this way anyway while I put my stuff on.
But I doubt it's fitting for the occasion. Put on some armor, will you? Ready? Then let's go.
Went the wrong way though. Never mind. So yeah, I gotta remember which skills I actually went into now. Okay, so leadership 1, an additional focus points. Target building. It applies a status effect to target building. Right, okay. So this is all just for your economy, it looks like. Wood. Okay, yeah, this is... Yeah, it's quite strange, actually. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I mean, it's just passive as well, isn't it? Okay, so maybe I'll end up going a little bit into that. A bit more constitution. But we'll do the healing over time thing. Well, healing on hit. I don't think I really want that straight away. We'll do crit hit chance. I guess we can use that a little bit. Is that all of my points? Not actually tell, to be honest. That's attribute points. Ability points at the top there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's...
Got it.
Can I take that off? Yeah. I was still on there from before with the
Let's see.
archer using it. I'm the archer.
Pray tell.
Ah, right.
Now would you look
Does
at
want us
that?
both to go. Let's say, why don't you just come
Understood.
with me?
Of course.
Yeah, I was clicking that button to try and select everything before, but it just was only selecting me, so I left it.
Huh. Interesting.
Now let's go.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
Okay, so there's actually a few different quests to do here as well.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. So
Yeah,
hard to
I'll find out.
believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
This doesn't look good.
May the light have mercy on you.
Jesus. I thought...
There she goes. No more magic for you.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Mage executions right in Greykeep, the purity has become powerful. Yeah, let's do that. I was expecting one of the guards to like actually execute her with the sword, not have like lames in a helmet. Jeez.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
Well, let's move on.
Sure.
Okay, so I can move up here now. See what this next quest is for. Assume it's in here. Kind of difficult to tell. Oh, may as well go whatever's here. Oh, there's. What says there's something? Oh, do I? Yeah, I could go and speak to them, couldn't I? Okay, let's put the stuff first. We'll go back down. Yeah, got to actually go and speak to the person once I'd spoken to Bertrand. See what they've got to say for themselves.
Yes? Who are you?
Just two soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light? About your faith?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Maybe it's probably the safest thing, but I'll say not really, because I don't want to be.
Not really.
Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
Yeah, let's ask what the woman
This
did.
woman, What did she do?
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in wind walls, but the Royal Army took out their camp. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
Okay, that's kind of fair enough. It's actually.
What's your problem with mages?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem with defilers.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe. It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer. However, having that ability by itself is not a sin. Using it is. Man should not have that power, regardless of stature or morality.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic, and the disregard of this fact is what made the world the violent, corrupted place that it is. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know our place again, Aeonir will not return.
Okay, so they're a bit crazy cult vibes, but seems like it's not the worst kind of ideas. Let's see if they have a
Do
leader.
you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in Greyfell, correct?
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. But I have faith that you will soon enough. Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger of Light, or Rondar Lacane, as his worldly name is known. He is out of the city at the moment, but if you want a chance to hear his sermons yourself, he will return to Greykeep 1 or 2 days from now.
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light renounces the Guardians. Is that true?
Renounce? No. The Guardians, as well as the renegade gods, are Aeonir's creation, and they are as truthful as he is. They left us.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with. Aeonir created them to tend to our world as long as mankind is corrupted. But now he wants to return to our world. And the Guardians have gone back to their slumber.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, our leader, had visions where the All-Father himself spoke to him. He said that after all the suffering we, his creation, had to endure, the time has come to bring peace again. He will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and equality again.
And why hasn't he returned yet?
Well, that's the reason we're here. Aeonir also told the Harbinger something else, that he will only return once mankind has become pure again.
Pure?
Yes, free of the wrong faith, free of defilers. That's our mission. And once we've succeeded, the Harbinger will open the gates so that Aeonir can step through.
I mean, definitely I want to say it sounds like nonsense, but I don't want to get killed myself. I'm gonna say it, see what happens.
That sounds like nonsense. Dangerous nonsense.
Well, I'm sad you see it that way. I think it's best that we end our conversation at this point. I hope you will see the light someday, soldier. I really do.
I actually failed that quest as a result of saying that. Okay, so yeah, your choices definitely matter in the game, man. That's something I have to be careful of. But it feels like I'm kind of choosing a side here. Don't know if these are going to turn into the kind of bad guys of the game, but We'll see. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.